All right.
Yeah.
Moto ko
So,
din. What's up mga kakanin?
Layo po.
share na.
Anong balita ngayon?
Marami tayong ibabalita ngayon.
Maraming bombang balita.
Sabog.
Mga kabomba.
Marami tayong
Diyan lang sa tabi-tabi.
Pasabog.
Yung balita.
Okay, wait. Hinihingi ni Raymond yung link. Hold on. Let me share the link to Raymond. So tonight on Tunay na Rider, we just came back from an epic 9-day adventure. Nagiging adventure kasi steady siya the whole way until the last. Maki, while I share the link, can you introduce our guests?
Okay. Simulan natin sa likod. So, ang aming sweeper sa buong ride. Walang iba kundi si Johnny G. Johnny Uy. So,
Johnny the sweeper.
The sweeper.
I-roll
So,
natin.
ito,
I-roll natin.
napakalupit na rider at firefighter. At malapit na siyang maging food vlogger.
Tama ka.
Sumunod kasama natin isa sa sobrang galante na rider na kasama natin, si Sir Joey Ermita na manlibre ng Chivas Regal.
Yeah.
Tapos Cebu, di ba? Buti na lang wala.
Dapat meron eh.
Dapat meron.
Pwede naman ituloy eh.
Oo.
Pwede.
Siyempre, kasama din natin ngayong gabi ang aming designated mechanic sa group ride, si Pingoy Roa from
Thank you.
Peru. Yun.
Na sobrang galing yung BMW naging Ducati.
Ang daming binutas na pinasakang gulong nito.
Yeah.
Sulit na sulit yung pump, pare.
Sulit na sulit. 'Di ba? Siyempre sa long ride, ang friend nating lahat ay ang mechanic.
We're gonna be talking about our epic 9-day ride from Manila to Caticlan, Boracay, Iloilo, Bacolod, and then Cebu.
Okay, yun ha.
Yung
Alright.
Full house tayo ngayong gabi dito sa Tunay na Rider.
Oo nga eh. Welcome to episode 130-something of Tunay na Rider. We're going to be talking this is part 2 of our PMT, Philippine Motorcycle Tourism anniversary show. And we're going to be talking about our epic ride because we did a show last week and we had that was like smack dab in the first third of our ride, no, from Iloilo, and now we're going to be talking to Johnny, Joey, and Pingoy about how they made our ride successful because these guys were integral to our rides. We had Johnny who ano yung role mo, Johnny?
Well, I'm sabihin natin na medical unit leader of our group. So in case kala mo ano so in case na may nangyari so tayo po yung gagampanan yung trabaho ng isang medic. So I'm the medic, the team medic.
Yun. And we have Pingoy.
Yes, hi guys.
Ano yung role mo sa group, Pingoy?
Actually, I'm the technical support. Just in case magka-problem yung mga bikes nating dala. Which is sa trip naman, very minor. Puro tire punctures lang. Wala namang nothing major. No accidents. Yun.
Yun. That's a great 9-day ride kung wala. And of course, the most important role of all.
Yun. The host.
One job.
And then,
What was your role?
ano, teka muna, parang mas matindi yung mga rules nila. Ako, simple lang ang rule ko. I'm the tarp boy.
No, bro, you're
Joey.
Pare, pure
Ayun.
energy ka, pure energy.
Oo, ayun na. Ayan ang binigay sa akin trabaho. From the start, sabi sa akin ni Raymond, Brad Joey, hawakan mo nga itong tarp na to. Ano gagawin ko dyan? Alam mo na gagawin mo. Kada stop natin, dapat ilabas mo. Si iba yung nagsasabi sa akin, ano ba naman yung trabaho mo? Ba't nakakalimutan mo? Hindi mo kagad nilalabas. Marami na dark boy.
Hindi lang yun.
Ang dami pangalan nila yung trip na to. Ha? Meron na, nakilala niyo ba si Boy Walk-in?
Oh,
Parang alam ko
Nanonood, bro, nanonood.
Ang dami mga bansang ngayong trip na to. Si Boy Walk-in, may isang mabatinding story yun.
I just gotta say, I'm gonna do a quick shout out. Since we started this ride, the number of tunay na riders have gone nationwide. We've got Lumad Cebuano, Mabuhay ang Mototurismo, Philippine Motorcycle Tourism. We've got, of course, yung idol ko, grabe. We have to have her on the show. Rides with Daniela. Grabe yun. She
Danny
is-
D.
Grabe. Bro, nagdasal talaga ako.
Ako quiet lang ako, wala akong alam.
We'll get into that.
Wala rin ako nakita.
And then we've got a whole bunch of people watching. Medyo dumami dahil showbiz na yung mga puro vloggers na mga to new vloggers, si Joey, si Johnny G at si Pingoy. But let's start off with how was the ride conceptualized? What was the objective of the ride?
Oh.
Si
Siguro,
Joey sasagot dapat yan.
I can answer that. No, it's a long story, but became a classic approach to tourism. No? I'm with the Breakfast Ride, no, and alam mo si Brad Raymond, who is watching also right now, no, is the founder ng Breakfast Ride group. So that was 2014, I think, that he said, alam mo, kailangan pagsama-samahin natin yung mga riders. Na tinawag niya na grupo ng community ng mga riders, Breakfast Ride. Kasi yun yung coin eh. In a weekend, tawagan, breakfast ride nga tayo. So, but the good part of what D. Raymond did, he actually fixed the name. Kaya nobody can just use it. No? It was, nilagyan niya, pinasok niya sa Intellectual Property Office that para protected yung name. Because he knows that it's a good way of calling everyone for a weekend ride. So, tapos nun, tawag kami na first breakfast ride dito sa Marilake, sa Martisem. And many came. Sa sa mga invites na ganyan madaling magyaya eh. And it started from there. It was just a quick Marilake ride to Martisem. Marami dumating. We did a program there. Doon nagsimula yung Bato-Bato Peak. Yeah, during that event na meron Bato-Bato Peak tayo. It was a good way to bring together riders into a game and everyone is enjoying it. So,
Sorry,
maganda yun.
Joey. Chime
Yeah,
in
so
lang ako.
doon nagsimula yan. It's all about
Joey's
tourism.
role wasn't just the tarp. He was literally
Uh,
like the chief entertainment officer. Siya yung CEO ng ride.
The
Grabe
best.
ka, Joey.
The best.
Parang Joey Ermita de Leon. Yun ang ano.
Well, it was difficult a bit, no? Hindi mo alam kung paano mong gagawin yung games because it's so dynamic. We have ideas, but it was only an hour before the start ng program that we were talking about plans on how we can deliver the program itself, no? So, but again, siguro we've done breakfast rides and the PMT for so many times. So for PMT, probably that's about mga 4 or 5 PMT programs na, no? And kaya somehow we get a good feel already kung ano yung alam mo tayong mga riders pagdating ng gabi, event night, riders night, everybody is on enjoyment mode. So madali na dalhin lahat eh. So it was always a good experience having together the riders in one night. Kaya yun ang trabaho ko. So, tagahawak ng mic.
every evening, nagiging noontime show with Joey Ermita.
Galing.
But how did this specific ride originate?
Well, the objective is actually tourism. No? I think it was also discussed the last time na ang mga riders is the quickest way to bring around in different areas. Kasi during the time ng pandemya, mga kotse bawal pa. So but since open ride ng motorcycle, so open lahat, pwede puntahan ng mga specific areas. No? So we took it as a good way to attach it to the objectives ng breakfast ride to communicate what tourism is all about through mga riders. So doon nagsimula lahat yun. It was also picked up by Department of Tourism and through, of course, our Senator Rider na kasama natin palagi na si Senator JB. So he hooked up a lot of agencies. We met them a couple of times to start it. And ang kagandahan lang, of course, Raymond has always a way to pitch in how groups of riders can be able to quickly pronounce the program. Andiyan yung ideas eh. So, ang kagandahan lang, everyone is involved into this even then. Kaya lang, na-structured lang siya, na ilagay lang sa tamang programa at involved ngayon ng government agencies. Kaya ngayon, the bigger part of it is how to make noise. So, kaya nga yung mga vloggers, motovloggers, content creators, kailangan i-involve sila sa mga rides na ganito because they wanted to connect with, firstly, sa may ibang vloggers. And the only way to connect with them is you have the same intention, the same desire. So pag pinagsama-sama mo sabi, kita mo, pumunta tayo ng Bacolod, Iloilo, everywhere we go. Pagdating natin, attach ka agad sila.
Grabe.
So dikit-dikit yan, dikit-dikit.
Para tayo
Joey,
artista.
if you look at the comments, there is someone or several people, several groups, vloggers from every region, every area that we went to, and we're now connected. So mission successful, di ba?
Yeah. And ang kagandahan lang ng now that we have the government agencies attached to the program, no. The Department of Tourism at the Philippine Tourism Board, they always meet, not including us, no, but they meet in the sense that they wanted to make sure that when they work on the program, alam mo naman yung mga katulad ni Cesar, dyan si Cesar, si Michelle, and the rest of so many good people sa Philippine sa Department of sa tourism industry natin, no? That they work with. They wanted always to make sure na hindi yung sige lang tayo gumalaw. Even now, motovlogging, there was a meeting before that they wanted also to structure how we can create contents. Kasi the first PMT na pinagsama-sama lahat ng motovloggers, iisa lang ang content nila eh. What about all about the event itself, kung ano yung nangyayari. Pero alam mo, tourism, there's so many ideas about tourism. It's all about the place, it's all about the food, it's all about the culture, it's all about the people there, it's all about and many other things, too many other things. So if the name itself, motorcycle tourism, kailangan i-spread out yung content. So I think it will happen as we evolve ito sa mga programs na ginagawa natin, in every event na ginagawa natin. So I think there's still a lot of things that can happen sa PMT na ginagawa natin.
You know, we've all been riding for a really long time, no? Lalo na si Tito Ares.
Yeah.
This is the first ride, that long ride that I've been on, and it was unique in so many different ways. And one of the reasons it was unique was we had Johnny and Pingoy there, no?
Yeah.
Johnny, Pingoy, paano kayo nasama dito? I mean, and how did you were you picked because we need an EMT medical person, we need a technical person, paano kayo nasama? Oy, na bad trip.
Ducati daw kasi.
No, Johnny, Pingoy, how did you guys get roped into it? And yeah, maybe you can expound on your roles. Johnny?
Sige, bro. Ganito yan. Last year pa lang, Raymond is already asking me to join. It's supposed to be December, right? Parang yung Cebu. Supposed to be December. So I confirmed it to him na, okay, I'm going to join. But as a part of the PMT group, but not as a medic. Then eventually this Cebu ride nga natin, doon tayo na niyaya uli ni Raymond na they need daw medic for the group. So sabi ko, sige, I always bringing my things eh. So yung top box ko puno ng gamit yun eh. Actually puno ng gamit yun for emergency, no? Kaya ayun siguro, they felt like this is a long ride, so to settle those kind of in case na magkaroon ng trauma injury, so nandun meron kagad
Pero Johnny, what's your background? Why do you just like carrying around medical equipment?
No, I'm an EMT, emergency medical technicians. So we are the bridge that gaps between the patient and the doctor. Importante kasi yan eh, yung golden hour na yan eh. So in case na something happen, let's say may nangyari, may na-aksidente, we tend to the patient until we reach the hospital. So yun yung trabaho ko. Yun yung trabaho ko. And at the same time, katulad nung nangyari kay Maki, meron siyang puncture tire and then yung gulong niya lumolobo na. So I have to tell him na okay, kaya ba yan? Ingat na, or we have to go to the garage or motor shop para mapagawa yung gulong, mapalitan yung gulong. So yun din yung role ko, to advise him na we need to do this para hindi na mangyari yung aksidente. We have to preempt, di ba?
No, pero you go above and beyond, Johnny, ha? Maki, kwento mo kung gaano ka above and beyond, Johnny. Sobrang balik niya sa kwarto. Sabi niya, Maki.
Grabe si Johnny. Actually, sobrang lahat na lang talaga, babantayan niya eh. Parang even beyond dun sa ride. Talagang minsan merong, for example, merong bomb threat.
Mamaya naman natin
For
usapan
example,
yun.
mamaya,
Usapan
di ba?
yan.
Alam niya ibig kong sabihin. He will go out of his way para lang talagang to make sure na kasi
Nagmi-mediate sa pulis. Nakita ko sa video, nagmi-mediate sa pulis.
Kailangan
Paano
talaga
na
akong
para
huli.
airport?
Hindi pwede ako mauna. Kailangan talaga ako pinakadalas na sasakay ng eroplano, di ba? So,
Grabe yun.
ganun talaga role natin, bro.
May
So, si
question
Aris.
ako kay
Kanya-kanya
Johnny.
role.
May question
Oh,
ako kay
yun,
Johnny.
Aris.
Johnny, di ba may
Yes.
incident doon sa stage na may nahulog? Kung nasaktan ba yun, nag-walkout? Kung nag-walkout yun, kasi 3 ata sila nahulog doon eh. Ano, mouth-to-mouth resuscitation mo ba sila?
Wala.
Yun.
Worst case scenario, bro. Worst case scenario, magkaroon ng pelvic fracture yung isa. Dahil sa pagkakabagsak niya, di ba? So, worst case scenario. So, parang feeling ko naman, hindi naman siya ganun. Bata pa naman yung isa. Yung isa yung matanda. Yun yung delikado.
I have a question kay
Kilala
Johnny.
na namin kung sino yung matanda.
Patay mali siya pa eh, no?
To be clear,
Wala
hindi si
nangyari.
Aris yun. Hindi si Aris. To be clear.
Si Harrison. Di si Harrison.
I have a question kay Johnny.
Tama, hindi siya.
Johnny,
Itong
boss.
ride na to shows the direction that we're moving, yung PMT. Kasi sa convoy pa lang natin, ilan ba tayo from Manila? I think 16, 14?
18
I mean,
yata, plus mga humabol.
This is the way to do it. Meron tayong lead, meron tayong sweeper, meron tayong medic, meron tayong technical man.
Yes.
That's how to do it. Kung talagang you think of
Dapat.
tourism, lalo na big
Okay.
groups, this
So,
is the way to do it.
You know,
Diba?
siguro kaya siguro ako inimbitahan na rin ni Raymond when we had this 2022 Ironman challenge, yung Ironman, di ba? So, I what do you call it? Bumuo ako ng team, okay? From doctors, from medic, we have our own van where we could put our support vehicle, support vehicle. So, kompleto siya. So, siguro, doon nakita ni Raymond kung paano tayong gumalaw. So, kaya tayo naimbitahan. Supposed to be talaga, may ambulansya na kasunod sa atin. Dapat ganun talaga.
Wow.
Diba?
Okay, now speaking of yung mga technical support, we've got Pinggoy.
Hello, good evening. Yun.
Yun. Who also needed a lot of medical support.
Wala ng high blood.
Gusto mo ba? All right, so Pinggoy, what was your role? And how did you get brought into this adventure?
Yes, actually it started last year. Yung first, I guess it's the first PMT event where Raymond asked me to be support vehicle, backup vehicle, just in case something breaks down from Manila, Cavite, and Pitil, Batangas. Yun yung first time ko nakasama ng PMT. Tapos yung second one is yung Mindoro with sa NJV. Yun. Tapos ito nga, handpicked by Raymond, thank you. So for technical support for the group on a motorcycle, kasi nga tayo Philippine Motorcycle Tourism, walang pick up. So kailangan talagang kompleto, ma-anticipate lahat ng pwedeng masira sa mga bikes natin. So fortunately, mga puro punctures ang nangyari. Wala namang, except for yung kay Maki, nagkaroon talaga ng defect yung parts niya. Other than that, okay naman, wala nag-breakdown. Meron lang muntik na hindi makalabas ng port.
Hindi, nalaglag yung tambucho, meron din, di ba?
Ay,
Oo,
ay, ay.
may nalaglag na tambucho.
Pala,
Yeah,
kay Boy Ambush.
kaya Boy Ambush.
Nagawa naman namin in 5 minutes. Nakahabol din kami kaagad ni Johnny and si Boy Ambush.
May
Ayun.
cellphone
Eh,
na
pangit
si
kasi
Kuya.
ang kalsada noon, bro, eh, no?
Hmm.
During that trip, ang pangit ng kalsada, ang daming butas.
Yeah, sa talagang puro
Anong lugar yan?
puro Maxi Scoot, Kimco.
Hindi,
Anong
Kalibo
lugar?
to Pasig.
Pasig.
Kalibo?
Yeah, before tayo
Kalibo.
nag-coffee doon, sinalubong tayo ng ng Iloilo Motorcycle Club, yung dalawang guys na convoy sa atin hanggang Iloilo.
Oo.
From Kalibo yata, bro, hanggang Kalibo to
Ang
Iloilo.
Kalibo
Yun na.
to Ilo.
Iloilo.
Pasig.
Kaya ang dami naming puncture tires because of that
Oo.
place.
Papunta sa
Grabe
Midway.
naman DPWH dyan, hindi na sa kaso.
Shout out DPW.
Okay na. Oy, DPWH Kalibo.
Pero ang bilis lang ng mga turnover naman, ina-assess lang natin kung kung kaya go o gawin na natin ngayon para kasi minimaintain namin na magkakadikit yung group walang naihiwalay kahit mix ng big and small bikes. Hindi naman kami nagkalayo talaga.
Hindi naman masyadong masama yung kalsada doon. Yung isa nga bumalik pa ng Katiklan eh.
Wait, sandali. Okay. Speaking
Wow,
of hindi
pinagtanggol
masama,
yung DPWH?
speaking of hindi masama yung kalsada, here's the other thing that was unique about our ride. It was a mix of, the biggest bikes available in the country. You guys were on GS's. And a henyo ni John C.
Yun.
Honestly,
Grabe.
I was like, paano tayo magsasama-sama? But the reality is, when we're talking about these small roads, there are very, very few stretches naman na, unless sobrang hataw ka, you guys, there's an overlap. Except si John C talaga, pinopush niya yung henyo niya, di ba? Paano nangyari yun na parang nagiging mix of big and small bikes? Was that an active decision?
I think Joey will answer that.
I think the first PMT was all big bikes, covering region 4A and 4B, I think. No? Batangas and that part of the area, and Cavite, and Laguna on the other side. No? Rizal. Puro big bike yun. Yung second, we did a combination of big bikes and the small bikes going to Bataan. Ito yung sa Las Casas. It was a very good experience also. So many joined. We did ginamit namin actually yung Vespa during the time. Just to come close to the small bikes. So it was a bigger event kasi nga I think there's more motovloggers sa mga small bikes, no?
Small bike.
And they are very active. They wanted to travel. They wanted to see more areas. They wanted to feel what is available in certain spaces and areas and locations and what it can offer to everyone. No? And if you're going to look at it, they're a bigger group, which identified naman when you talk about the motorcycle tourism, then we need to touch base with so many, so that's the reason why it was I think better to work on the bigger objective of the Philippine Motorcycle Tourism, to bring together big bikes and of course our brothers, no, dun sa smaller displacements. Kaya lang siyempre the planning has to be done properly because iba yung logistics, iba yung how you are going to manage the ride. I think this is the first time you've felt na big bikes and small bikes come together in a route. No? This one is a longer one. But if you're going to look at it, they wanted to feel the challenge. Uh, in both cases, us thinking about them, sabi ko nga, minsan yung unang ride natin, sabi ko parang iniisip natin dapat mabagal lang tayo kasi kasama natin sila. Pero in reality, I think they were saying, ang babagal naman itong mga big bikes natin. Dapat sila yung mabilis eh. Ang babagal nila tumakbo eh. They can actually catch up, no? So, but that's a good part. At the end of the day, you come together, nightcap, talk about it, and the brotherhood you see, the enjoyment that you bring together in the table, iba talaga, ibang-iba. So, then the culture difference is actually there's nothing if you're going to look at it. We are all riders. We are all tunay na riders. They are even tunay na riders than us. Kasi this one, if you're going to look at how they do it, it's a little bit difficult if you're going to feel how they're doing it. Tayo, palalaking bike natin, pero kung iniisip natin yung ginagawa nila, we have a higher level of challenge. But they're doing it. So, kaya nga, iba yung feel nila eh.
Joey, I just want to chime in on that. No? In the beginning, there was a clear gap between the big bike riders and the small bike, the vloggers, right?
Yeah.
Tunay na rider isn't real. We're not vloggers. We just turn on our camera once a week and record a show, and then we're done, right?
Yeah.
These guys, this is what they do for a living, and these guys hold multiple jobs. For example, si Boy Ambush. By at night,
driver.
He's a food panda delivery guy, right? And then during the day, he creates content. And he does incredible content. I never would have had the chance to interact and build relationships and find our common ground, with these guys if it wasn't for this.
Yeah, that's exactly what PMT2 did. No, we tried it. It became evident that they are part of the tourism. They are really hardcore than us in terms of matindi. It's also good, no? It's also good to sa akin, and on my how I see it. Pag pinagsama mo kasi yung dalawa, and many riders across different displacements feels the difference of what we do. And it becomes now a rallying point that tama yung ginagawa. Because if you're going to look at how everyone scores it, they always say that ang ganda naman yung experience yan, ang ganda naman ng nangyari na yun, ang ganda naman. You will never hear na minaliit na naman tayo, minalaki tayo nito, whatever you're going to call it. No? So, but again, it's not that particular thing that we're trying to achieve here. If you're going to be bold about the objective of what really Philippine motorcycle tourism is all about, then it's across the board. Walang small bike, walang big bike dyan. It's all about the tourism. It's all about our country. It's all about places that we have. It's all about the beauty of what Philippines can offer. And it's all about we can make it loud. It's how we can express it. It's how people will hear it. So yun eh. Yun yung lahat na yan. And sa totoo lang, mas less yung vloggers ng big bikes eh. Mas marami sila.
I realized one other common denominator among all riders, male, female, big bike, small bike, lahat tayo may atraso sa mga partners natin. Be it wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. Kailangan pagdating may pasalubong. Like si J4, for example, birthday ng misis niya.
Oo,
We left.
oo.
And what time did we leave the port last night?
Umabot siya,
Almost 10.
umabot siya.
Mga 10 o'clock, di ba?
Almost.
No.
almost 10.
Maaga na siya umalis, pero umabot siya. 11:40
Pare,
plus siya
birthday ng
nakarating.
misis niya, Manila Port, ADV,
To Valenzuela.
hanggang Tarlac, pare. Tarlac.
Tarlac ba? Tarlac.
Yun ang hardcore. Yun ang tunay na rider.
Umabot
Tunay na tunay yun.
Umabot pa sa
Umabot,
birthday
umabot.
ng misis.
Umabot yung
Yeah.
toasted siopaw.
O yun,
Pasok.
sabi ni J4, sumagot, umabot po. 11:41.
Lahat
Mabuhay
tayo.
ka.
Ang daming buzzer beater moments.
Oo,
Wala
sobra.
So,
Grabe.
Puro last 2 minutes.
okay. Hey, Maki, Jolly, Aris, Buck, baka may mga tanong kayo.
Yeah, ito
Nakakaingit yung nakakaingit yung biyahe nila actually eh.
I mean,
Ah.
yeah. Sige, go ahead, Jolly. Go ahead.
Ayun, sa mga gusto sana no na solo na gayahin no, yung ruta na ginawa ninyo nung the past few days. Ano bang masasuggest mo sa kanila para ihanda na ng mga gamit or ano ba ang kailangan nilang ihanda sa motorsiklo nila?
Brief, maraming brief. Patuyo.
Can I answer that, yung technical side?
Hindi, doon tayo, ikot tayo kay Johnny, Joey, tapos
Okay.
Good sila.
Ayan,
Ikot tayo
okay.
sa
So, sa medical side, syempre, you should bring your own medicine as much as possible. Kasi may incident kami, nagkaroon ng, sabihin na natin na, hindi naman food poisoning siguro, pero sumakitan siya, nagsusuka. So, we should have all those necessary medicines na usually nating ginagamit. No? Yung mga sakit pambahay, ito nga. Then, yun, katulad nun, magdala kayo ng mga first aid kit in case something happen, no? Meron kayong kasi pag nasa gitna kayo ng bundok, walang magre-rescue sa inyo eh, no?
Pare, naka-chills ako. 'Di ba?
Yun nga, exactly.
I was like shivering doon sa Highlands.
San Carlos.
San Carlos.
San Carlos.
San Carlos yun. Oo.
Buti may dala akong oral hydride powder.
Okay.
And then,
Dehydrated
nagdala
ka
ako
kasi.
ng Imodium.
Yes, loperamide.
So,
Yep.
inoral
And
mo
the
yung
next day, at night, akala ko hindi na ako makakatapos, pare. Pero because I had the right medicine, kasi pag matanda ka na, unang stop ko, Mercury, bago mag-ride. Dami kong biniling gamot. Arcoxia, at least nagamit.
Correct. Yan. So, yun yung mga kailangan talaga. Importante yan.
Ang sabi ni Luis Miguel, to kaibigan natin, taga Negros to eh. Sarap solo to Visayas, jolly baon lang ng Bix. Okay na.
Breaks.
Bix.
Breaks.
Gamot ang pinapadala, hindi bawal na gamot.
Grabe
Bix ka
matulog
pwede,
si Luis.
Bix. Diba? Bix.
Actually, Gino, may dala akong bidet. Pero
May talaga
nagulat
bidet.
ako, pati yung mga Roro. May bidet. Ang ganda na ng Roro.
Ganda. Ang
Uy,
lamig.
bibili ang Roro.
Oo.
Sa Roro, wag ka lang pumuesto yung kama mo katabi ng pintuan ng banyo. Wag lang doon ang pwesto mo.
Ayun
Ikaw,
pala,
Joey,
mga
what did you bring with you that made your ride better? More enjoyable?
Me? Sino? Kay si Aris?
Yeah, you, Joey.
Yeah, sa akin, if you wanted it enjoyable, one is plan it well. Kasi you have to know where you have to stop. Anong rolo pupuntahan mo? Anong damit ng how many days you will be doing it. Good thing if you have a pannier. Kasi bags would be important to pack in your things. No? You have to know, of course, your cost to ride it. No? Kung individual rider ka, kailangan prepared ka to pay all the toll fees and kung hindi ka kung mas longer ride ka, kung magkano yung Roro, paano processing, ang daming kailangan malaman eh. But the good part is when you are going
Sabi
to
ni
look at all
Raymond, whiskey lang yung dala mo eh.
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
kasama sa bagayan, kasama sa bagayan. Pero the good part is that when we have vloggers, motor vloggers that bring along, no, they talk about it because when people wants to do the same thing, they check what had happened and who created that review, ano yung sinabi nila, how much did they pay for the Roro, paano process pa sa Roro, they take a video, they take the pictures, so they say persons who is involved there, ano yung expectation mo, ilang oras kang biyahe, pag parking ang problema sa pagdating sa Katiklan, saan ka pupunta, mga ganun. Kaya nga, mga motovloggers are built in that kind of ways to let everybody know what to expect and where to go and what saan ba mga magagandang lugar na pupuntahan, ano ba yung pagkain na pwede mong kunin doon, anong restaurant, anong hotel, ano bang expectation sa area. So even the bad side of what is expected. Ay, kalye dito masama, be ready, maulan, delikado, delikado yung kalye, etc. etc. So maybe us, kung tayo lang ngayon lang tayo nag-ride, maybe mabubulaga pa tayo eh. But as we bring together all these bloggers to talk about the event, the ride, the experience, then it becomes a information drive for everyone to know what to expect. No? Then it becomes easier. And it's also nice now when the people talks about the negative things. Like for example, yung problema natin sa Roro, di ba? Then this companies who organize it or who manages it, they will hear it.
Tama.
Then it
tama.
becomes, pag narinig nila yung problema, di ba? Sasabihin naman, alam mo ng mga vloggers, pag masama eh. Di ba? Because it's an experience, talagang nice na makikita mo talaga nangyari. But when it reaches the right people, then it becomes now a way to check and review it and make better how it can be now a biker-friendly, a motorcycle-friendly event or an activity that when a rider comes in, and then kailangan maayos. Kaya nga, yung di ba nakakita tayong sticker, certify nga natin to na motorcycle-friendly na itong lugar na to. And that's the one of the objective of having this. If we are noisy in the good sense and noisy even on the worst scenario, then some people will listen probably more of the worst scenario. So how it becomes better the next time? I think what we're doing is helps improve a lot sa Philippine Motorcycle Tourism. So that's a good part.
All right. So now the most the guy who carried a ton of stuff. Si Pinggoy. Pinggoy.
Pinggoy naman. Anong dapat ihanda sa motorsiklo?
Anong dinala ni Pinggoy eh? Thermos at saka yelo.
Yes. Pampalamig ng ulo.
Hindi, pero sa mga ganitong mga long ride na biyahe, no, ano ba yung mga madalas nasisira o nagkakaproblema sa mga motorsiklo? Tapos ano ba yung mga kailangan dalhin para maagapan to?
Actually, yung tire puncture, mga unforeseen minsan, yung mga aftermarket mufflers na natatanggal. Kung dyan, wala talaga. Before we leave, kailangan talaga i-check lahat. More than sa kotse. Tapos, ang dyan is, ang approach ko is hindi pwede yung kaya pa yan. Before you leave, palitan mo na. Fluids, brake pads, gulong, check ng oil, ipintayin mo na. Kahit hindi natin kilala yung kalsada. Hindi natin alam yung abutan natin. Hindi natin alam kung meron mabibila ng parts kung nasan tayo. So, kailangan mo talagang i-prepare yung bike. Basta hindi pwede na muna yan hanggang pagbalik ko na lang papalitan, hindi pwede ko na. Palitan mo na lahat. Kasi ang target natin lahat, seamless na trip. Even sa, yun nga yung inaano natin sa, sinasuggest natin sa motorcycle tourism. Kahit yung mga transfers natin, yung seamless trip, seamless. Yung talagang wala nang hassle, wala nang, tuloy-tuloy na biyahe. Yeah.
Oh, ikaw, actually, Maki, Aris, what are the things you brought?
Aris muna.
Ay ako, pasalamatan lang natin munang yung mga vloggers na sumalubong sa atin. I mean, it's very
Starting
wonderful
from Iloilo.
experience. Yeah,
Amen.
Iloilo,
Andun na
Boracay,
sila.
Bacolod.
Para tayo
grabe.
Listahan mo, isa-isa mo na.
Ngayon, I mean, di ba ang mission talaga ng PMT is to promote tourism. And we have these vloggers na kasama natin at yung mga sumasalubong. Sila yung mga frontliners natin, di ba? In the middle of the show, ito kanina lang nagpapasalamat si Jancy dahil inaalagaan daw natin sila. Of course, we have to watch each other's back. Dahil unang-una yung mga vloggers, ang daming iniisip na ni. Ano yung titirahin nilang video, paano nila papagagandahin. Nakikita nyo tumatakbo sila, pare, nag-uunat sila ng mga Insta360 nila at saka mga GoPro. So we have to ensure their safety. Ang payo ko lang sa mga vloggers na sumasama sa PMT, kung pwede next time, baka pwede kayo mag-invest sa communicator. Yung
Yun.
Cardo,
Cardo, maganda yung Cardo.
Yes. Malaking tulong sa atin yan.
Diba, for safety
Sa Ride
reason.
Manila.
Diba, kung gusto nyong kumuha, mag-stop, kukuha, let us know, hindi yung bigla kayong titigil, very unsafe yun. Yun lang ang ano ko dyan. Pero sabi ko sa kanila.
Umiinit ulo ng tatay natin, no?
Hindi naman
Special mention.
Pag wala kayong Cardo, kayo ang ulam sa topic.
Sa yun yung si Boy High Blood number 1.
Ang galing ng mga video nila, saludo ako. Saludo ako sa inyo.
Tama si Aris. Kailangan talaga look after each other. Hindi yung puro siraan. Wala naman talaga.
So in fairness, wala namang naiwan sa amin.
Community.
Para tayong Marines. Kailangan
Feed
walang
countdown
maiwan.
meron.
Ako, may ang dala ko sobrang importante. Tie down, tali, tsaka net. Yun yung pinaka-essential na kailangan dalhin, lalo na sa mga long ride. Kasi
Boy ambush na naman yung
si Boy
tinatamaan mo.
ambush, lumilipad yung bag mo, lumilipad siya.
Manali at saka magsuot ng net,
Lumilipad na lang bigla yung bag sa kalsada di ba? Alam mo,
Delikado, bro. Ilaga
Ako yung
mo.
nasa likod doon, untikan ko na masagasaan yung bag.
oo. Yung iba, naiwan yung bag, hindi alam. Naiwan yung bag.
Buti hindi
Laptop,
tumapon
bro.
yung mga laman.
Yung laptop, bumalik ng Katiklan, di ba?
Helmet.
Ganun ba? Yung helmet sa airport. Hindi, tali talaga. Yung
Ito lang hindi na gampanan ni Johnny. Alam mo, sa ride na to, ang daming mental health issues Ayun lang. Ito, akala ko ikaw medic, hindi mo na nagampanan yung role mo dun sa mental health issue na yan.
Wala na. Medical issues na yan. Medical issues na yan.
Mental issue sa medical issue, magkaiba.
Iba yung trauma at medical.
Jolly, if I can add to your question, there are a couple of tips that only a veteran rider like Aris would know. So one of the things that he did, 16 kami, big bike, small bike, iba't ibang klaseng bike. One of the great things that he did was nagdala siya ng maraming ribbon.
Yun.
Oh yeah. Oo, countersigns
Ang
yun, bro.
galing nun. So each bike nagkabit ng ribbon. So, when I see a red ribbon on a bike, alam ko kasama ko. Galing mo, Aris. Galing nun. That is a great
Parang
tip.
yung mga photographer sa graduation.
May ribbon.
Oo nga. Kumakuha yun. Kasi sa daming riders, imagine 1,200 data yun. Yun nasa
700 yung sumama
Cebu.
sa final leg sa Cebu.
Cebu.
Yeah.
Pero kung nakita ko yung red ribbon, alam ko kasama ko yun.
Alam mo.
Kahit malayo.
Correct.
Hindi lang. Lalo na sa traffic, pagka kunyari nahati yung linya, yung kahit malayo, maghahanap ka talaga ng ng ribbon. So pag
That's a very good idea coming from Brother Aris. Actually, I forwarded that idea kay Brother Cesar. No? Sabi ko kay Cesar, alam mo, if you had invested on a good vest, but also this one is yung ribbon na yan. Lagyan mo nga ng PMT yung Philippine Motorcycle Tourism na ribbon na yan. And it's something that everybody might not be able to take out sa bike, no? And identify that bike na ito tumakbo na ng motorcycle tourism to. So I think they will pick it up later
ribbon is
on.
very affordable. Diba?
Oh,
And you can try
yeah.
as many ribbons. Every time ka nag-loop, may isang ribbon ka.
Iba't ibang
Tama.
kulay. Siguro yung bike mo, ang dami ng ribbon. So ibig sabihin, magandang marami ka ng sinalihan. Yeah, something like that.
Pero alam mo bro, si Raymond, kaya idol ko yan Biro mo, maganda yung ginawa niya Even put a Philippine flag on the side. So mas kita, no? Nakitang-kita. May Philippine flag siya. Yung style niya noon. Nawala na yata, natanggal siguro, nasira siguro. Yun.
Yung tong si Tito Raymond Gabriel. Siyempre,
Tito Raymond talaga.
sa convoy natin,
Away na naman to.
yung Unity Ride, sa kanya yung pinaka-importanting passenger. Ngayon, because of that red ribbon, our group stayed intact. Di ba nung pag-take off ang gulo na, hindi naman di ba? Lahat
wala namang political kanyan Alis ha.
Wala naman. Random yung pagkapilit. Hindi, pero I mean, very visible yung red Very visible yung red. Compared sa ibang colors, di ba? Uy, ano pala huwag natin kalimutan magpasalamat kay TPB, Tourism Promotion Board Chief Operations Officer sa si Miss Maria Margarita Montemayor Nograles for her 100% support sa TPB sa Philippine Motorcycle Tourism.
Mabuhay ka!
Bagsak.
Wow.
First time niya nag-ride dito sa anniversary and definitely it will not be the last time yung sabi niya. So, maganda yan.
Uy,
May
speaking
nag-aaway
of kung ganun
sa
pala.
chat natin, sa comment section. Tanong ni Nadia Abdul, ba't maraming kalbo dyan? Wala pa si Raymond Kaya naman,
Idol namin si Raymond.
Ay, buti na lang mahaba buko
Gino Rufino nagalit. Anong masama sa kalbo? Sabi niya.
Given naman na masama talaga mga kalbo
Lakas nga ng sex appeal.
Yung akala natin picture, thumb mark pala.
Easy.
Tanong, Moto Chief Miss, si Gino Rufino, tinatanong, Aris Ilagan, sino yung vlogger na nahulog?
Hey, Gino Rufino, tingnan mo itong screen namin. Pag may nakita ka may pasa dyan, yun. Wala naman, di ba? Actually, tatlo yung nahulog.
Yung nahulog, babae ba o lalaki? Gusto niya malaman.
Dalawa yan
Tatlo nga.
Ano yan? Nahulog sa isa't isa? Ganun?
Hindi.
Hindi nahulog sa kalsada. Nahulog sa entablado kung saan sila sumasayaw.
Tatlo sila.
Nahulog sa entablado.
Titing-ting tang-tang
All right.
Uy,
Now-
ano pala, no?
Sige.
Looking forward this year, no? Kasi syempre, pang ilan to? Pang ilang anniversary na ng Philippine Motor Tourism?
First anniversary.
First.
Pero second year na talaga siya.
Not
Between
lazy.
ngayong first at saka second year anniversary, ano pa bang mga aasahan ng ating mga viewers sa mga lalabas sa bagong pakulo ng Philippine Motor Tourism this year?
Ako, dami.
Quickest one, I think, yung Bohol Loop. It was already presented, no? Doon sa PMT Riders Night. Yung National Convention was also mentioned. So, abangan nila yan sa April. Bohol Loop is February. There would be alongside yung Republica Ride, which is being finalized. I think that there are other more na yung iba regional ang approach. So might not be national ang intervention, but through specific regions. Naging it becomes there was a question during the time na habang nandun kami sa PMT night. Parang yung ibang region daw biglang gumagawa na rin ng PMT on their own. And sabi ko kasi I think hindi pa pwede sila kasing maiwanan sa timing eh. Like for example, this time of the year, January, February is riding season. Ang riding season is everyone wants to hop onto their motorcycles and do an activity. No? Same thing with regional Department of Tourism offices. They see na ang daming clamor ng mga local groups. Gumawa na ba tayo ng PMT natin? But of course, sa national level, they have to create a big event na kailangan sila mismo ang mag-program. But it doesn't stop the regional to do their own PMTs. So, but it encourages the national level encourages the regional to do something. So, kaya maganda eh. Kaya nagiging para bang you spark, you put the fire and becomes now a big para bang push for everyone to move towards that objective. Kaya again, dikit-dikit. Maybe for national, merong program very specific. But in terms of regional approach, may kanya-kanya na sila, which is good. I mean, it's hindi po pwedeng isa lang. Kailangan, maybe dapat every week meron nangyayari. But ang kaganda lang, the word Philippine Motorcycle Tourism becomes now pag ginamit nila sa regional, since everyone's using it, then excited sila to join that event because it's already parang kilala na, and it becomes a solid influence for everyone to join that event. And maganda naman talaga ang way to solidify what really motorcycle tourism is all about. So that's
yeah. Go ahead, Joey.
Yeah, that's the effects of what the national level is doing. It goes down to the grassroots, and if they are going to use, of course, Philippine Motorcycle Tourism as their main name to promote their activity, it becomes now easier for bloggers, to riders, to clubs, to everyone to see, okay to, sama tayo dyan. So it becomes the bigger events in their locality. And becomes whether it's big bike or small bikes, nag-join talaga sila.
So
it's
I
a
couldn't
good
put
point.
it better myself. Gino Rufino commented, the best way to discover a new place is on two wheels. Let all your senses absorb everything, and you also get to support the local businesses. Everyone wins. Hope it becomes more accessible to all. For
Yeah.
all. Basically, gusto ni Gino sumama sa next ride. But,
Yeah.
but, I have an answer, but I want to ask you guys. What makes this ride? What makes a PMT ride, a Philippine Moto Tourism ride, different from a normal ride? What are the responsibilities involved? I'm leading you guys na, ha? What are the key differences? Because I experienced it, so I know how different this kind of ride is from a normal ride. Maybe Johnny, and then we'll go around.
Yeah.
Johnny, Joy, Pingoy.
All right. So yung ride natin sa PMT, what make it difference is yung we explore the places, no. Hindi tayo from Manila to Cebu straight. It took us like 8 days before we reach Cebu. So we go to Boracay, explore natin Iloilo, then we ate those food area nila na sikat doon. For example, sa Iloilo yung Yumis, 'di ba?
Jotais.
So favorite mo 'yon, 'di ba? Favorite mo 'yon. Jotais. Ayan, 'di ba? So nakakatuwa kasi we're not going there parang we're going there na sama-sama, di ba? Masaya. I mean, for 9 days. Ayan, dumating kasi si Raymond. Nandito si Raymond. So, nanggugulo. Biglang nanggulo. Ayan. So, yun. That's what makes it different from other rides. Yan.
Pingoy.
Yan, si Pingoy.
Yes.
Pingoy,
Ayun.
Pingoy.
Alay rito.
Kasi ang na-observe ko parang na iba is yung mga food places, hindi tayo kumain nung meron sa Manila. Talagang in-explore
Correct.
natin yung mga delicacies nila. Although ako medyo limited. Bawal ko sa food. Pero
Bawal pa ako eh. Mahirap talaga tayong
busog.
magkasama, Pingoy.
Lahat tayo parating busog. So yung places din naman, hindi naman tayo talaga halos nag-explore tayo, hindi tayo natulog. Talagang the whole day time, either nagra-ride tayo o nakakamasyal tayo ng iba-ibang places. Hindi naman tayo, walang sayang oras. Hindi pa natin nararamdaman talaga yung pagod kung nakauwi tayo. So sulit biyahe, sulit talaga. Sulit. Yun yung iba.
Joey.
Yeah, well, sa akin, it's 1 year from the time PMT started. The noise that it had created, the videos was seen through social media, the discussions that was presented, the ideas that was shown kung paano yung mga nangyayari. I think what can happen from now and ano pa mga PMTs from now on, local governments will be challenged to be creative in their way of creating their localized or regionalized PMT, no? Because if they're going to look at what had happened before, marami naman yan, makikita na sa social media, how cultural shows will be made, mag-iiba yan. How food will be presented, how areas to explore that they would like to show, how mga certified locations na motorcycle friendly na ilalagay na ng mga riders, how it will be supported by the government, and how they will touch base with so many motovloggers in their areas, how it can be interconnected in all of these things, how it will be supported in terms of funds, no? Becomes so different. All of this becomes now a bigger voice that sino tayo mga tunay na riders na nandyan sa kalye, gumagalaw, pinapakita natin na we are there to support it because we enjoy it, that aspect. And everybody becomes one solid group that joins together in one common goal. I
Agree.
think there would come a time that the Philippines will be very well known in to attract foreign riders to join us also sa Philippine Motorcycle Tourism. Malaki yan. Even the mga establishments will be forced to look at the strength of motorcycles to go. Alam mo, punta ka lang sa restaurant, makikita mo parking nila, pangkotse lang. Di ba? Pagkain nila, masyadong kailan conforming to who we are. Yung paglagay lang ng helmet, kailangan isipin nila. Kasi they will be forced. They need to put places for these helmets, for these jackets. How mainit pa yung summer, pagdating mo doon sa lugar, meron na yan sasalubong sa motosiklo na ito may water na sila, meron na silang towel na malamig. Di ba mga ganun? Mga small things na ganyan. It will evolve. It will evolve. No? Then, they would know that one rider goes into their place, will create pictures and selfies, and becomes now there's a way to explore yung pinuntuhan nila in their timelines that their relatives and friends will see it. And the next time, akong rider na pumunta ko sa lugar na yun, kasama ko na yung pamilya ko. Di ba? So that, nagdidikit-dikit na lahat yan. So I think what will happen next sa PMT will be paano sila yung lumulbas na yun?
Yeah, labas pa yan.
Si Raymond.
Matagal.
Labas pa yan.
Mabuhay ang tunay na mga riders sa kalye. Tayo yun. So mabuhay tayo lahat.
Yeah.
Maki and I were talking about this. And si Maki, pagdating sa mga long ride, Oy, Raymond, pahingi.
Sarap yan ah.
Pahingi daw.
Road trip na naman ngayon.
Maki and I were talking about
Pero
this.
ano
And sanay si Maki sa mga long ride, bakbakan. Diba?
correct.
And the difference here for me is that ako, honestly, when I looked at the itinerary, I was like, huh? Diretso from the Roro, Boracay na, and then mag-overnight tayo. Kailan tayo mag-ride? Diba? May judgment ka agad kasi iba yung mindset ko eh. Diba? But I realized, grabe, dami naman pagkain dyan.
Pagkain dyan.
Yung pagkain dyan.
Daming dala ni Raymond eh.
What I realized
Yan ang
is
masarap dito.
that's not just what riding is about. No? And it's exactly what Gino said. We took into consideration that we're going to these places to visit them, right? Not
Correct.
just see the road. And the other incredible thing here is, in every place we visited, we asked the people locally, right? Si Buhay Rider PH, the Mijares crew,
Mijares Squad.
Right?
Squad.
Mijares Squad.
Turista rider.
When we in every place, we didn't say we're going here. We had the
connected
local
already.
riders show us where they go and take us to the
Correct.
local places.
Mismo.
And not only that, when we ride, usually we go to Baler, whatever. Kami lang nag-uusap eh.
Yeah.
Pare, on this ride, in every place we went to, we made friends.
Mismo.
We made friends who are watching
Kailangan may
now.
sticker ka.
Oo. Yung sticker, sabi nga
Sabi
namin.
doon.
Yan na yung calling card eh.
Pare, ang
Calling
dami-
card na yan eh.
ang dami bigay sa akin ng sticker eh.
May nangingi nga sa akin na sticker eh, di mo na ko vlogger.
No, I mean, and I think that's exactly what motorcycle tourism is about, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
visiting places, having
Yeah.
fun in between, but spending time investing in the local economy and making connections.
Yeah.
Yan.
Well said.
Tama.
Ba,
Solid.
Jolly, may
Pero-
mga tanong pa kayo?
Wala, sinabi mo na lahat eh.
Hindi, may
Napag-usapan
tanong ako
yun na
kay
lahat
ano. Johnny, uy. Anong ulam dyan?
Yes.
Ba't ang daming pagkain dyan? Ah?
Ang dami,
Oo,
ang dami, bro. Ang daming dala.
Pag-grab mo naman dito.
Oo.
Ang daming
guys,
dala ni Raymond.
dito si may Harris Squad is listening with us. Andito sila may Harris Squad.
Dadagdag ko lang iba. Isa sa mga ride natin, isa sa pinakamaganda, yung ay mga responsible rider tayo. Hindi naman sinasabi ko, pero hindi tayo wala tayo yung natin yung lina, hindi tayo nag-overtake. Kumbaga kung saan pwesto mo, doon ka, no? So ang ganda, ang ganda. Isa lang yata mabilis magpatakbo sa atin eh. Hindi ko nababanggitin ko si
Yung ba yung bigating vlogger?
bigating vlogger. Ikaw nagsabi yan. Ikaw nagsabi yan.
Wala
Hindi,
naman
si
pinigit
Kuya.
na pangalan.
Si Cesar yun, si Cesar.
Suicide Squad.
Cesar, nung umpisa, cool lang eh.
May isi-share ako na video and I'd like Johnny to explain what's going on.
What video?
Yeah.
Yun yan.
Yeah.
Ay, grabe.
Ba't may pulis
So
dyan?
right na.
Oo.
May pulis yan.
Epic.
I think you have to look it. So,
Ano yung mga dilaw na yun na-
this is a scenario, no?
Bakit may pulis line?
Alin?
May police
Yes,
line,
kasi
ang daming police.
May
May-
isang
may
kasama
box.
kami
May police box.
nakaiwan ng may isang kasama kami nakaiwan ng isang box ng helmet
Ito.
that he won from the
Never,
night,
no.
sa event. So nakaiwan doon sa may parang driveway ng
Airport.
airport. So what happened is andun na kami sa loob. Nakapag-check-in na kami hanggang sa na-notice niya, uy, wala yung helmet. So he had to go back. When he go back, nakita niya na, cordon na yung area, puro police na. So they have to close the airport. Nakaharang na,
Tingnan mo,
bro. Pare.
May mga SWAT na, may mga SWAT. May mga SWAT.
Oh. Nihintay na yung EOD. Siguro papunta na rin yung K9 dyan.
Ano yung EOD? Sabi mo yung ano yung EOD?
Explosive ordinance.
Bomb squad.
Bomb squad, yeah, bomb squad. So, papunta na rin sigurado for sure. Kasi nga, yan yung protocol eh. They have to cordon the area, the crowd control eh.
Pag
Yan.
merong naiwanan na gamit sa area, mas lalo ng airport, kailangan bomb squad ka agad ang titingin, di ba?
Sino ba nakaiwan ha?
Walang nakaiwan, wala lang dumampot.
Itapo natin sa balita.
Yung nag-abot pa rin palabas ng van, walang dumampot, wala yung may-ari. Binabasa ko.
Hindi, ito bro.
Ano yung malupit?
Nagbabateri lahat papunta doon sa loob kasi iiwanan na tayo ng
Late
aeroplano.
na eh.
Then, ang sabi ng Moto Chismis, yung may-ari niya maputi. Pero yung nangyari yan, naging maputla.
Tapos wala siyang ID.
Malupit yan. Ang hinahanap sa CCTV, kaming dalawa ni Iba. Yung mga balbasarado.
Kayo may last touch eh. Kayo may last touch bro.
Hindi tuloy nakabili ng lechon. Yung lechon yung isa. Dahil dyan. Kinusot ko yung lechon.
Ay, nako.
Ayun, so
Kawawa naman si Lechon Bailey.
grabe.
Walang bumili.
Yeah.
The
Guys, huwag
ground
kayong
crew
mag-iiwan ng helmet box
Yes.
sa airport.
Huwag kayo mag-iwan ng kahit anong
Even the
box.
ground crew ng airlines, ayaw na kami pa sakayin. late na, close na yung so we have to run. Di ba? Kailangan namin
Saan yung
tumakbo
video?
papunta sa boarding area.
Ito yung video ni Johnny.
Grabe experience.
Oh!
May party na kila
Mamaya
Johnny.
pa,
All right,
Mamaya
as
pa.
we wrap up the show, I guess I want to thank all of you for making it one of the best rides ever. It was unique.
Yes.
It was fun. No,
Thank
it
you,
was
PMT.
responsible. No, we followed the rules. That's part of it. We carry it as a rider. No, tayo yung bisita sa lugar na yon. So we should follow the, di ba? And
May senior rider tayo kasama eh.
senior rider. So, ang galing, ang galing. Kudos to you guys for making it successful. Thank you, Raymond. He's there. I hope he can hear me. It was an epic ride. As we wrap up every show with a new guest, I want to ask each one of you what your definition of tunay na rider is. Johnny.
Okay, ang tunay na rider, actually, ang tunay na rider, I always use my bike every day. I mean, even if I have a car, nagbabike lang ako. I mean, I always use my motorcycle wherever I go. Kahit na saan ako magpunta, lagi akong nakamotor. I mean, for me, that's the term ng tunay na rider.
Agree.
Yan ang
Agree.
main transportation natin.
Okay, Joey.
Yeah, tunay na rider for me, you go above and beyond what is riding all about. So,
Lahat kayo tunay na rider.
no, kasi we do ride, but when you put a meaning why we ride, why we need to encourage others to ride, and becomes now a driving force that riders has a big role sa society, sa industry, so how where we are and who we are, then it becomes a when you say kasi tunay, talagang real effect ng being a rider, no? May effect, may nangyayari. So I think that's how tunay na rider for me, no? For me, the tunay na rider is not just riding, but there's a bigger role that you need to do. Being safe in the road, following rules, being good in the road, and now use it to create a bigger meaning sa what is riding all about. So that's probably the tunay rider for me.
Yon. All right. And then Pinggoy, wag mainit ulo ha.
Tunay na rider. Hindi, ako kasi I've been riding almost 20 years. Oh, more than 20 years. Yung nasa puso mo na yung pag-ride, tapos di na siya necessity eh. Medyo partly yung buhay mo dyan na umiikot. Like me, yun na yung hanap buhay ko. Pero, sa riding, kailangan lang talaga yun be of benefit to others. Hindi makakasira para sa iba. Ayun. Tapos, syempre, natin yung maging safe tayo, socially responsible, na hindi tayo ano tawag dito? Hindi tayo maka-harm ng iba. Ayun, responsible being a responsible rider. Yun yung tingin ko na tunay na rider.
Yon.
No?
Any shout outs, any words of wisdom you guys want to leave our Aris. Sige, sir, Aris.
Ay, batiin ko lang yung mga friend natin from Lipa City. Meron tayong mga bagong followers doon, si Miss Gina Aquino. Sana ma-invite tayo sa resort niya. Bilisin.
Oh, yeah.
Pwede mag-live ang doon, ang tunay na rider. Kaya punta tayo doon. Hello.
In campaign ko lang, I always say, ride safe to ride again.
Yun.
Lumad Cebuano. Sir Aris, shoutout daw.
Yeah, hanip na yan na vlogger. Naku, saludo ako dyan. Kila Clyde. Yung Clyde at saka yung partner niya.
Sino pa? Mga friends
Cebu.
natin.
Yeah.
Si Buhay Rider, nasa
Uy, ano tong sabi ni Jancy, I saw how happy Iba is when people started taking selfies with him.
Yeah.
Iba,
Pare,
buti ano?
nasa ano kami, nasa
Pare,
malayong
pumunta
lugar
kami sa
kami.
meet and greet. Lahat
Buti
ng
iba,
nagpapaselfie,
selfie.
ipinggoy eh.
Hindi umuutang.
Dito kasi si Iba, hindi sticker ang pinamimigay. Pera. Grabe.
Magulo-gulo yun.
Pero thank you, Iba, for bringing us Seawind. And had that really nice breakfast together. Sarap.
Boracay.
Boracay.
Kaya,
Seawind Boracay.
with John, di ba? John for
JJ.
Seawind.
JJ.
Sorry. JJ.
Sino
Thank
yung
you, JJ.
Jan?
Hoy, nadjejealous si
JJ,
Ari.
JJ. Aris, thank you for the 3 nights that we've been together.
Yun.
3 nights ba? 4 nights? Seawind.
Yan,
Ganda.
Seawind.
Sarap dyan. If you're in Boracay, go there. Seawind. Ang sarap. Ang ganda.
The best.
The best yan, the best.
May pasasalamatan ako, syempre si JJ tsaka si Sir John D. Lacson.
Yes.
Oh, Marvin Wing.
Why JJ and John
Thank
D.
you guys!
Basta may J,
Marlon.
pangalan.
Marlon.
Masaya.
Yeah.
Basta may J.
Solid. Pasayan nyo kami
Okay.
ni Iba.
Jiba dapat, Jiba. Kita may letter J.
Ay, wag natin kalimutan si Mr. Cesar Villanueva.
Ayun.
Boss Cesar!
Boss Cesar.
TV.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Miss
Daddy
Si
Cesar.
Brad Raymond. Brad Raymond, padala ka naman dito ng pag-grab ka ng pagkain. Salamat.
Si Miss Malu. Si Miss
Mama Lu.
Good evening.
Yan.
Tsaka yung mga
Alright.
kaibigan natin, si J4, si Boy Ambush, tsaka si
Sukimoto.
Oh.
Ang
Sukimoto.
dalawa, si Kapo at
Si Nudge. Si Nudge din. Si Moto Nudge.
Nandyan si
Oh,
Nat.
Bottom Munch.
Yung mga nag-guide sa atin. Thank you. Sila
salamat
si Buhay Rider.
Yeah.
Sino ba?
Buhay.
Ah.
So much.
Pa-shoutout na rin kay Moto Kutsinta. Alam ko.
Mga kakanin.
Salamat ako.
Mga kahay, kakanin.
15, man. I love
Oh.
your gear. Maraming
Ganda.
salamat.
Paano naman kami?
Paano naman kami?
Sana all.
Alright.
Yeah, all right. Thank you guys. It was epic. I still miss waking up to Mackie next to me and seeing you guys for breakfast. Till the next ride. Ride hard, ride safe.
Mabuhay.
Mami Mini of Kubo ni Maria.
Yun.
Obo ni Maria. Special shout out to Mari.
Salamat sa Batchoy.
Mami Mimi.
Kape.
Yung chicharon bulaklak. Na,
Ay, oo. Special delivery sa La Vista
Mahalo yan.
Mountain Resort.
Ah.
Bro, sobrang nabdal ni Maria. Dinala pa tayo sa hotel. Ang pulutan.
Panalo talaga.
Salamatan din.
Maraming salamat to our sponsors. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Seawind.
Mabuhay.
Thanks to 815. Thanks to everybody in Iloilo,
Bay Hotel,
San
Radisson.
Carlos.
May mga hotel na.
TPD. Thank you.
DSB.
See you next week.
Ah,
Thank you to the rider.
thank you guys.